Rachel. I do videos about being a service dog handler, a Christian girl, as well as living with a physical disability. Welcome to all those who are new here, new here. And I am so out of breath for reasons that I don't know. Probably because that slight startle reflex kind of knocked the wind out of me a second ago. Anyway, today's video is what are Sammy's tasks? Now, he is very tired, so I'm not going to make him perform these tasks in action. However, I will tell you what they are sort of in a listicle video style. So, first task, DPT, deep pressure therapy. He knows this by the word, and he's asleep right now, so he obviously knows I'm not asking him to do these things, but he knows this by the word genou, which is French for lap, which means get across my lap. And I do this whenever I have a bad startle reflex or my legs hurt or something of that nature. So, although I do need help with something, you guys, we can never do that task out in public because he's tethered to my wheelchair. So if you guys have any recommendations for wheelchair leashes, that would be great. Specifically ones where you can adjust the length. So, say if my dog were to need to get on my lap, it would be easy for him to get off, and I could do that independently. So if you have any suggestions for that, that would be bloomin' wonderful. So the next thing he does for me is pick up my phone or any other dropped object, other than he doesn't like picking up bags. So yeah, that's a thing that we're trying to work on. And by bags, I don't mean like 200-pound bags. I'm talking like little purses and stuff. He doesn't like to pick that stuff up, but we're working on that. Anything else he will pick up, however. Next is behavioral interruption. Now, he uses this whenever I have this habit of shaking my head back and forth whenever I'm really thinking about something or I'm getting excited. That is his behavioral interruption, and I only specifically have that because I don't want to get embarrassed in front of my friends, okay? Yes, I am disabled, but I'm also a teenager, so give a girl a break. He's owner trained. I need to teach him to do stuff that will help me both physically for my body, but also help me not to feel so embarrassed and stuff like that, because yeah, it's just easy that way. His next task is stand. And people may ask, like, why is stand a task? He's just standing there. So, this is TMI, but I cannot go to the bathroom by myself because there is risk of me going into a reflex pattern and falling, etc., etc. So, I've trained him stand stay, which is he comes in front of the toilet and stands there. I sit there. It makes me feel more comfortable, and if I have a reflex, I put my hands on him and pet him, which gives me tactile stimulation and calms me down. Bring me objects. Like, he'll go get something that's across the room that I need, such as my keys or, whatever else. I eventually want to train him to help me take my shoes on and off. And that's the beauty about owner training or having a service dog in general, is because you can add on to their training. Yes, they may be graduated, which Sammy, my sweet boy, is graduating next month, so that's exciting. But even if they're graduated, things in your medical history change. So, not in your medical history, because you can't change the past. But, things in your medical journey may change. So, I eventually may need him to wake me up if I'm having a startle reflex at night and make sure I'm okay. Things like that. So, yeah, if you guys like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And one more thing I'd like to say is, that stand command that Sammy does, that thing gives me so much independence. The dog in general. There are so many times that I can count that I don't have to call my mom in my room for now, that I used to have to do 6 months ago. You know what I mean? Because Sammy wasn't fully trained yet. Now I know that I will eventually be able to completely 100% go to the bathroom by myself. All we have to work on now is getting a different potty chair set up. But once that happens, I can go to the bathroom by myself, which is something that I am so grateful to him for helping me do, because if it weren't for that little 90-pound ball of love and giggles and slobber over there, I wouldn't be able to do half of the things I can very independently do now. So, yeah. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Sorry if I sounded weird in this video. Like I said, I've got a cold, and it's not fun. So, yeah. But I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one on Thursday. Bye! And thank you for almost 300 subs.